since class is over now, does anyone have a VOD review that they would like for free? Yes, we can watch your inting jungler game. Why not? You know, try to get level. Oh, there's a level 3. Good level 3 positioning. All right, got the Seraphine, and she's gonna live. But very good, very good. Now we just jump on the Seraphine next time, right? We just flash on her. Yep, that's it. That's all you need to do. Great, awesome. And maybe double. No double, right? Yeah, no double. Oh, double. And no death. Awesome. Yikers. But this game looks pretty over at this point. Here we are. Into the game. I don't know why my map UI is not working. It's so weird. I don't know why that's happening to my map. But let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what you can do. Okay, they got level 2 first, meaning you're playing more safe. Great. Just getting poked out. Like, that's what's gonna happen. I mean, Seraphine's using a lot of mana here. Yeah, the Seraphine's out of mana now. You can play so much more aggressively. This is good. Play so much more aggressively here. Try to get level 2. Oh, there's a level 3. Good level 3 positioning. All right, got the Seraphine, and she's gonna live. But very good, very good. Now we just jump on the Seraphine next time, right? We just flash on her. Yep, that's it. That's all you need to do. Great, awesome. And maybe double. No double, right? Yeah, no double. Oh, double. And no death. Awesome. All right, wave pushed in. We're gonna back, right? One thing is really small. This is a really small thing I want to tell you. Like, you do not need a. You can just back right here. You don't need to back super far away. You can just back right here. It saves that little extra bit of time, but like you can just back right here. There's no reason to walk all the way back. Maybe Samira needs to because you're scared of the Mumu. I don't know if you guys know where the Mumu is at the moment. Maybe you don't. I would just recommend you don't have to walk all the way back. Fair enough, playing safe, it's okay. It's just like you lose that extra bit of time that could matter. One thing I want you to think about is every time that we come out of base is opening towards mid. Just open towards mid. Because what is happening at the current moment, remember like the simple roam timers. The simple roam timer of you just crashed a wave into the enemy tower. What does that mean? The wave needs to bounce back. This means you have free time. This means that you can just literally straight up walk into the mid lane, and maybe you could have been here. I don't know. He probably dies here. No, he doesn't die here. But like in the aftermath, you could be here. You know how you're just walking here? It feels like you're not doing anything. Just walking towards the mid or bot lane here. But if you just walk towards the mid lane and then set up towards the drag, if we ever like kind of back and it's because we pushed in a wave, think about opening mid. Like, it's so easy and it works. It works so many times. Yes, if you went mid, you could have probably W'd him and saved him with and not you made him use his flash. Because now you can open mid, maybe walk into here, like you know, let's say like they weren't here, you know? We can go into mid, walk into their jungle, get a ward down right here on their Raptors. We know where Amumu is for the rest of the game, and then bada bing, bada boom, we play bot side again. You know, we just walk down bot side because we know we can keep playing. Okay, Hex Flash. Bitch is dead. And double. All right, cool. Good plays. Yeah, that wave was frozen. You had the right idea. You should probably ping. I think you should ping your Samir here. You guys need to push this wave in. This was going to freeze. This was going to freeze. It was already starting to freeze a little bit. Like the minion, there was only 3. Technically, it would still push into you just a little bit, but it's like just push the wave in and then back. But maybe ping the Samira next time. I don't know if that could have helped you. This back is so terrible for the Samira. Like this is so terrible from her. You are put in a position where you have to back. Samira has to play like a 1v2, and you will not be able to roam anymore because of this back that you're taking. I'm guessing you're backing here, right? Yeah, you're backing here. Now you can't roam, and you have to just immediately come bot lane. You can't open mid anymore. But that's just because Samira didn't help you push the wave. If she helped you, you would have been fine. Okay, you're just doing your job, being a fucking menace. Yeah, I mean, this is great. I like it. Yup. One misstep and they're dead every single time. Every single time. Great. This is awesome. I feel like your laning phase is always really good. You understand when you can go in and when you have the aggression. But now I want you to think about, after you got that kill, think about what you want to do after it. Because you just got a kill in the bot lane. What does that mean? It is a 2v1 in the bot lane. What can we do? Can we dive the Seraphine? No? Okay, cool. Let's back. Like, think about that. Let's back. We don't have to be here no more. Samira just needs to push the wave, and she's probably gonna back, or maybe take turret planings. But let's back, and then go towards the top side. You can see how if you back here, go towards this top side, you are coming down the top side to maybe support top side, or coming down for the void grips. They're probably on it. Okay, they're on the void grips, but you can see how, again, we can do a free roam here. We can go back, go towards mid lane, maybe get a hook on this Aurora, kill her, go for void grabs or go for drag, and get some wards down. Staying here after you get this kill is pretty worthless. Like, if you think about it, it's really worthless of your time. You don't have to be here no more. You don't need the EXP, you don't need the gold, you don't need anything here. And now we're just sitting here and not being with our team. And you can see how Seraphine is here and you're not, because you didn't take a back here. But you can take an immediate back here and then go for this and like be here for this, and you could probably win this fight and maybe, you know, do something. I mean, we get another kill. That's fair enough. So I like the counterplay, at least. I like that you counterplayed there. You're like, oh, they're getting void grips for free, and we saw Seraphine top, so that means that Misfortune is walking down bot lane. She's dying if she ever steps up. And that was perfect. That's what you did. That's what you're supposed to do. But if you want to do something else before that ever happened, you could have done that top play. But at least you counterplayed. That's great. That's great. Just think about opening mid because we're just walking down doing nothing. Because they need to push in the wave anyways. Okay, we just go in all in. There's some vision. So you can see how when we did that play again, we got the kill. We let our Samir push for free, and look, we're doing what we're supposed to do. We're going towards other areas because we know we don't need to be in the bot lane anymore. We don't need to be there anymore. It's a 1v1. They can have fun. She can farm for free, or maybe we can tower dive. But now we're getting free wards, and life is good. Life is good. I also think that you can just go to Dragon here, and not go bot lane. I would say this is very scary. Like, so, I mean, this is just very scary for you to do. I would generally never walk down this area if you don't know anything what's going on here. This is so dangerous. This is so dangerous. Because you know the mid laner's missing, you don't know where the jungler is, and we're just walking in a spot where we don't have flash, and we can get ourselves killed. I would literally always rather you walk this way, so you can be, you know, centered with your team and your team can help you. But like if you walk this way, how you walked, your team can't help you. You're in a choke position where this wall is like such a detriment for you to walk around, and walking this way will just get you killed as well. So just walking into this area is so dangerous. Just walk this way. Walk safer. Why walk dangerously, you know? We got this ward. That's awesome. Let's just walk this way. And this is just another thing of like, we're being here and I don't think we need to be. Like, Samir is fine, right? Like, she's 9-1. I don't think you ever need to even come back bot lane for the most part. She should be fine. She's just so far ahead that it shouldn't matter. But like, we should still try to play around her, but maybe I wish maybe you can try your hardest, ping her like crazy to go mid, because like us being in the bot lane is so detrimental. We have a 9-1 Samira sitting on the opposite side of the map. If she could just be in the middle of the map, that means she can go for these side lanes. She can go for these side lane plates. But like, since she's in the bot lane, we can't do anything. I just think that being here is just like, we're not doing anything. And I'd rather you walk, I don't know, into their jungle, into their bot jungle, because you see them diving top, or maybe even be here for this top dive, because all you did is push the wave for Samira and then you backed and you went top side. Like, try to spot what they're trying to do, like what the enemy's trying to do, and spot what you can do to maybe help in some sort of way. Because sitting down here feels like you're doing nothing, you know? We can't get onto the Misfortune or the Seraphine right now, and we're just sitting here, you know? Okay, in my opinion, if you see your Samira and your Ryze backing, just back with them. It's like you already used all your wards, you have no wards, and the next play that we're kind of like looking towards at the moment is probably Rift Herald. So let's try to refresh our wards, refresh what we have, get a control ward, and then play for it. But it's like you just sit in mid lane. We don't have that extra wards to like go into the Rift Herald anymore, and then it's so much harder to play it because of it. Like, okay, you would have lost 4 or 5 minions if you backed, but like, is that really that big of a deal? I don't think so. But now I mean, your Samira should never be walking in like that. That's crazy. But you don't have vision to help clear into it anymore. Like, we can't just, and we don't have any control wards, we don't have any regular wards anymore, and we're just like, how the hell are we ever going to go for this this Rift Herald now? Because they just have all this vision control. This is why it's so much harder to play, is because of all this vision. But if we had control wards, if we had our own vision, we can maybe slowly walk into them so we know what's going on. And also we can frontline and do some things. We're opening mid, good. I like how you're placing wards on the other side, but dude, you need to place more, man. Dude, like, you placed this ward, and then you didn't place, you placed this ward as well, but this ward is like, honestly, this ward feels useless, bro. This ward feels so useless. I liked how you are warding on the other side while they're doing an objective. This is great. This is what you should be doing. But this ward, I don't know why you placed this one. This one's stupid, I feel like. This ward's good. I love this ward. This ward's awesome. But you know that they're top side. You know that they're taking Rift Herald. Let's go bada bing, bada bam, and then, like, I don't know, freaking, like, over here, you know? Like, we can go bam, bam, and then, like, I don't know, here. Bam, look at that. You have this big barrier of vision of knowing where these guys are coming from. And like, this one ward is okay. Like, awesome. Place this ward. But this ward feels useless. It doesn't really do anything for your team. It really doesn't do anything. So just think about when you're doing this, get more. Just get more. You have three more wards. Get one here, get one here, and maybe get one over here, you know? And then we loop around, take the blast cone, and play out, you know? And then maybe make a play with this Jax on this Misfortune or whatever. But, you know? Oh, and now you place a ward here. So this was a problem with one of my students that I coached before. You can see how these wards that you placed only support the mid lane. This does nothing for the rest of the map. Does absolutely nothing. We don't know where the Amumu is. We don't know where anybody else is. We only see who is near the mid lane, and that's not very helpful. What's more helpful is warding one side. If we ward one side, like getting this, this, and this, we can play around it. That's the strong side now. This is our strong side because we have vision and we can play around that. Now, if we only ward towards the mid lane, all our like strong side, we can say, is this. And that means we can only push one lane. But if we get vision into one side, we can push 2 lanes, you know? Because these 2 wards are great. They're awesome, but they don't work in a context where we don't know. It doesn't help us unless they're near mid. It doesn't help us unless they're near mid, you know? It doesn't help us at all. But this game looks pretty over at this point. I don't think like you can do much anymore. It's really hard to get wards down because it's just your team. We went over some things like how when we push in a wave and then we back, let's just open up mid. It's so free. It's so free to open up mid. Make sure that we put wards at least into one of our quadrants rather than just warding near a lane, because that doesn't really help us as much. We also talked about how once you get a kill in the bot lane, it is a 1v1 or like it's a 2v1, and we can either go for a tower dive or we can just back and go for another play on a different side of the map, because it's already like it's already over. At that point, it's already over. Like your Samir doesn't need you there. But I think that's kind of it. Is there any other questions that you have? Any questions that you have about this game? Yes, exactly. I believe so too. Samir should have met into if she went into the mid lane right here when she's 9-1, bro, it is so free. It is so free. This game is so free after that, because that means she'll